What's up, everyone? Nick Dorenzo here. I'm at the park right now. I'm just reflecting about how beautiful this life has been the last year or so of my life. All that's happened in the last year, every obstacle I've been through, every single mindset shift I've unlocked, every single person I've helped, a lot of the obstacles I've been through with, helping other people, because I treat other people's struggles like they're my own at this point in life. My purpose is more than myself. But today I was really resonating with the fact that, I really, really believe God doesn't let you get to the next level. He doesn't let you get your life back. He doesn't let you, like in my case, when I had derealization, if you guys don't know much about my story, I had derealization for 4 years and I fully recovered. I've helped dozens and dozens of people also overcome it as well. But I've realized that if it wasn't for me moving on from the old identity that I had, if it wasn't for me letting go from the past, I would have never ever recovered. There would have been no shot at recovery. There wouldn't have been a chance for me ever recovering. And when I think about it, recovery was a byproduct of me actually letting go and agreeing with God's choice for me. When you experience DPDR, it's nothing more than a sign of misalignment with the greatest, highest, most excellent, driven version of yourself. Like the version of yourself that the version of you can't even comprehend right now. And I say, you will genuinely be in DPDR forever until you become a 1 of 0, because you have to become a version of yourself that the version of you before DPDR can't even fathom and can't even comprehend. In the version of me that I've become in this, it's not like I feel like I'm some perfect person. It's not like I'm there yet, right? But I'm chasing this version of myself. And it wasn't until I actually accepted the fact that I could actually become something like the version I want to become and actually chase for something like this, that I actually started to see the symptoms fade. My approach is very different than a lot of people. A lot of people look at DPDR and they think it's something that needs to be fixed. I know that recovery is when you can look at something like DPDR and understand that it's not about fixing yourself, but it's by living by the fact that you're already fixed. And if you are the best version of yourself, you're already fixed, and it's in striving for that version. But let me tell you a little bit about my story. So before DPDR, I had all these crazy, crazy, crazy ambitious goals. There was so many things that I wanted to do with my life, right? I had all these crazy aspirations and goals. I used to always want to be a millionaire. I used to always want to have a beautiful wife, live in Miami, all these insane goals, right? Incredible goals. I've always had these goals, right? And what I've realized, and then when I was growing up, I fell down all the bad paths, fell into smoking weed, drinking, psychs, all the bullshit, lust, addicted to porn. I lost myself, right? And, this is the path a lot of people go down. But for me, it was really bad. Because everything I've always done in life has been 100%. It's always been all in. I've never half-assed anything in my life, right? Ever. So when I do something, it's all in. And if I'm going to put that energy and that hyper-focus ability into something bad, it will absolutely and entirely destroy my life, right? So for me to do that and to put it into something negative, it completely destroys me. And that's what happened. I lost everything mentally. There was times existential thoughts consumed every part of me. If I go back to a couple of years ago, I would question my existence every single second of the day. And I had crazy visual symptoms. I had no idea what was happening to me. I remember I used to always have a good relationship with God before this, and I just lost it completely. It was gone. It didn't exist because I couldn't understand what was happening to me. And throughout all these phases, in the moment, I was like, why is this happening to me? Why am I the one exception? I remember literally talking to my family, talking to my friends, and feeling so disconnected, not even knowing how to live. I didn't want to leave my house, isolated myself, just went in deeper in my vices, porn, all these things, destroyed myself, right? I didn't even recognize myself in the mirror for so long. And I was like, why me? Why did I have to deal with this? I didn't think I was that bad of a person, right? I was like, was this karma? Am I in hell? I literally thought these thoughts. I was scared of disappearing. I was scared that, I would be this one person that just wouldn't ever be able to live, right? I was scared of this shit. And that was my biggest fear, right? That I would die like this. I would live the rest of my life, my 20s, right? I didn't want to waste my 20s going through this. I was so scared that I'd waste the most primal years of my life in a state of hell, right? This is no way to live. It's no way to live. And what freed me is when I finally gave my life to God and I realized that I was still so attached on the old version of myself. Subconsciously, I knew that if I did recover, I would go back to weed. If I did recover, I would go back to chasing girls in a lustful manner, not actually living up to my potential. I'd go back to partying. I'd go back to not chasing purpose. And I'd give back to all the things that God didn't want me to do, all the ungodly things of the world. I knew I'd fall back into that path, right? But what got me to change my life, what got me to recover, what got me to actually move on is when I accepted that I'm no longer that old version. That the old version of myself is fucking dead. And it's not the fact that, like, if you guys are so scared of the old version of yourself and your old personality, it's not exactly like you have to leave that self. It's that you have to find the real you. You have to embrace your real personality. You have to embrace the real things you love in this life. And for me, that was finding purpose in my life. It was finding purpose, a way to help other people, a way to feel fulfilled, a way to chase something, to find happiness within the pursuit instead of just chasing the outcome. I love the process. I love helping other people. I love waking up early and attacking the day. I also love having fun. I wanted, the thing about true alignment, what a lot of people don't understand is that true alignment is not being a bodybuilder and eating chicken rice. It's finding what makes you you. What makes you you? What makes you your higher self? What makes you wake up in the morning and feel so fucking amazing? Sure, it might be being a party animal. It definitely doesn't mean giving in to vices and getting blacked out drunk, but it could be that for you, right? And that, I don't think that's not it for me either. But at this period of my life, I'm in a phase to where I'm building so much and I want to move out to, Miami. I'm moving out to Miami within the next few months here. There's no point of me to go and waste that, right? I have too much potential. It all depends on your goals. Everyone's goals are different. But I'm getting on calls with people recently and they're still like, do you do this? I'm like, I'm not you. I'm not you. You're your higher self. You have to find what makes you you, and that is what gets you recovered. Your own God-given gifts and credo is what gets you recovered. And when you can accept the real you, okay, screw the killing the old version of yourself. Accept the real you. Who are you? What do you like to do? What do you not like to do? Find out, because if you have a desire in your heart, if you can just feel the slightest bit of desire for something, whether it's to have a family one day, whether it's to start that business, whether it's to give your life to Christ, whether it's to ask that girl out, ask that dude, whatever it is for you, if you're pushing back that desire and you're separating yourself from taking action on that, no wonder why you wake up feeling like shit. No wonder why you hate yourself. No wonder why you can't recognize yourself in the mirror, because you're not even looking at yourself. You're not even looking at the real you. You look at yourself and you don't even know who the hell you're looking at, because no wonder why you feel that way. It's because that version of yourself isn't you. It's what society has made you believe that you are. It's what the world has caused you to believe that you are. It's what your friends and family make you believe that you are, but you are you. You are you, and that's it. Nothing else can take that away from you. So if your friends or family want to tell you you're something you're not, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Sure, acknowledge their advice, but only you know what the real you wants. And I still fail to that mistake of borrowing other people's goals, seeing someone else succeed and making that my version of success. But your version of success is what makes you you. Move on from the old identity. String back and bring back to the real identity of you. The reason you're misaligned is because the identity that you're strung up to isn't the identity that you were meant to be. You have the earth in front of you, the beautiful world, the most incredible life. And so many people wake up every single solitary day and waste the gift that is right in front of them. I'm doing 100 Days Transcendence. You guys know my story. I don't know if you guys saw a few days, my last raw talking video. I crash dieted for the last 6 months because I wanted to get shredded and I fucked up my physique. I'm pissed. That might not, but I have all these ambitious goals. Over the next 100 days, I'm leveling up. Why don't you guys do the same? over these next 100 days. Zero vices. You know, I've been doing that, but everything's locked in. Diet's locked in. Semen retention, 100 days. I'm so locked. I'm going to find my wife, and I'll enjoy myself with the wife then. But right now I'm so locked in, right? We're so locked in. We're building. We're stacking. We're changing lives. I'm going to move out. I'll enjoy myself a little bit then. But right now, there's no time for that. There's no time for that. This is what I want, and this is what I feel the most aligned with. Guys, find your shit. Find the thing that makes you feel like you're the shit. Whether it's anything. But the last thing you want to do is to go on in your life mindlessly. It's called drifting. If you ever read the book Outwitting the Devil, it's drifting through life when you have a lack of purpose and lack of direction. If you don't know where you want to end up, every single action will lead you down a path that won't make you end up anywhere that you want to be. But if you know exactly where you want to end up, every single situation that happens to you is subconsciously sculpting you into that person. It's like I could pray to God, ask him for something. He's not going to give me what I want, but he's going to give me what I need to become the person who could go get what I want, right? But if I don't know what I want, things can just happen to me, and it's going to happen to me. It's going to mindlessly happen to me. But if I know where I want to be in life, if I know the direction I want to have, if I know the purpose I want to be at in life, every single solitary situation that will happen to me will happen for me to actually build me and sculpt me into that person, right? This isn't me speaking. This is my true higher self from God speaking through me to you guys to help you guys out, right? I'm making this video with all this energy because I care so much about each and every single one of you guys. Beautiful life, guys. It's a beautiful life. Let's crush this week. Let's crush this month. I just wanted, it was a quick little message, you know, while I'm sitting here on this bench, just resonated with life, sitting here in my thoughts, thinking about the version of myself that I want to become. I'm always acknowledging, not drifting. But guys, I still struggle with shit too to this day. I'm not perfect. Never am I going to be perfect. But I continue to use these principles every single day. Find the real you. Credo. I still, to this day, every video I try to talk more like myself. I still talk like people that I watch, the content I consume. I still subconsciously probably do that. And I'm aware of that. And I want to work on that. And I want to just really, really speak from me and what Nick Dorenzo wants to speak like. But right now, this is the best I can do, guys. The most authentic version of myself I can show, right? This is life, guys. I love you, every single one of you guys. If you guys want to reach a full recovery from derealization in weeks, a month or less, I'm talking really fucking fast. DM me on Instagram. Link in my bot description. Just DM me like the word freedom or say, what's up, Nick? I need help or whatever. We'll have a talk. I'll see if you're going to be a good fit. I'll get you, we can work towards a full recovery from there if you're a good fit. But with that being said, if not, you know, I want every single one of you guys to know that you're not alone. You can do this shit. You're not the exception. We're all in this together. I love each and every single one of you guys. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.